Hello. Welcome. Welcome. So, friends, something about fresh air, okay? Because when I looked that way, there's a tag on my chair that says airbag, and I'm like, maybe someone has anxiety and like it's giving like paper bag, like it's also just giving maybe just taking slower, deeper, fuller breaths. Yeah. I'm also looking, okay, I have this bag of chips, Ruffles, and I'm thinking like someone wants to like ruffle you around, or like, I don't know, I'm hearing like someone wants to get rough with you and see if you can handle that. It's someone's gentleness is like, I'm hearing like misleading, or they're testing, like maybe someone's mistaking kindness for weakness, or like that someone's perspective of you started off with naivety, or like they thought you were naive or ignorant, or like just young. Maybe you're young at heart, but you still exhibit emotional and intellectual maturity, like knowing how to have fun without hurting other people, like getting what you want without hurting other people, honesty, transparency. Someone's learning how to date, like it's giving how to be single. Squirrels could be significant. It could be your favorite animal, or you could just resonate with squirrels as an energy. I saw a lot of squirrels while I was in Costa Rica. It's giving perseverance. And Spirit wants me to highlight the significance of trying new things or pursuing yourself in a new city, something like that. Like, I'm in Anaheim and I looked for yoga classes, for example. I am about to go on a hike. I went shopping. Like, I did karaoke. I found people to try and make music with. I had my favorite cuisines while I'm out here. And an experience might just fall into your lap, or the person you're looking for might just fall into your lap, or you have to put yourself in a place where you're going to cross paths with like-minded or like-hearted people. So diving into karaoke community, diving into yoga community. Now that's easy because I have a community that I joined or built back at home, and when I go somewhere new, I'm looking to sort of recreate that and only upgrade from there. Is giving karaoke community back at home is low-key / high-key bullying me and patronizing me for the last year and a half. And in a different city, I don't have to deal with that. You could be looking to move. You could just be generally looking to find yourself, or whatever you think is missing back at home is something that you need to find within yourself, and maybe you can find that going somewhere new. Like, my dating life is kind of interesting back at home right now because there are multiple people who have a crush on me, or just curiosity about me, and I just suddenly left for Costa Rica for 2 weeks, and then now I'm in Anaheim. Now I'm about to go to Atlanta, Georgia. Like, all these things, right? And it's like, I found what I needed to return home with, to make whatever I left behind easier to deal with. Is giving, like, stop escaping and start looking for your solutions. Like, you don't have to change very much of what you're doing, but just, like, change the core of why you're doing it. That's what I'm hearing. I the way I'm, like, questioning it is because, like, maybe it resonates for only some of you. And I'm still sort of learning what it's like to do this myself. And that's why I'm doing this reading, is that I'm learning and then leading by example. And so if I seem like I'm questioning myself to some degrees, yes, because I'm, like, still learning it. Everyone has their own learning curve on everything. When it comes to anything, like, everyone has different ideas of dating, of what being single means and what it looks like, what dating means and what it looks like, what being exclusive with someone means and what that looks like. Everyone has different opinions and definitions. So maybe another thing for collective is just fully disclosing where you're at, and not laying in assumptions or projecting what you think it is. For example, I asked, like, someone told me that they were single, and my idea of single is just you. You're not even talking to anybody. You're not even, like, it's just you. But in other areas of dating, of the dating life, single means that, you know, you're exploring, you're letting other people be physical with you and date and stuff with you, but you're not, like, I don't know, it's just figure out someone's intentions before you move forward. Or learn what you need in order to be comfortable with the decision. So, say you want to be physically intimate, like, you're tempted, but you're like, what if this? What if that? What if they have an STD? What if they're, like, ask those questions. And it's one of those things where if someone lies to you and you consented because they lied to you, like, you did the best with what you were given. Now, if you were given a lie, okay, then you can give the problem back to that person and be like, fuck you. You don't get to have me because you mistreated the situation. You had the opportunity to tell me the truth and you didn't, because you thought I wanted to hear a certain thing, or you thought if it was any other way you wouldn't get it, or something like that. And the entire scenario was based off of physical, like the material, and someone needs to pay more attention to energy. Oh, there was a cute little yellow bird that landed. Okay, friends, I'm gonna take the yellow bird. It was yellow and black. I'm gonna take that as a sign to leave the reading pretty soon here. The color yellow obviously is gonna be significant. Birds are significant. Solar plexus chakra, just mainly because of the yellow, but, like, I'm high-key, like, decked out and, like, dripping in orange. So the color orange is definitely significant. Your favorite animal, again, squirrels, giraffes, maybe exotic animals that are from, like, the Amazon, like, forests and stuff, like, animals that aren't really domesticated, or, like, farm animals. Maybe you just, like, are really interested in biology, marine biology, water, the importance of water, and the types of liquids you ingest, or the type of, I'm hearing, like, skincare could be a scam when it comes to skincare products. Sometimes the services, people, products are set up as a way to keep you codependent on them. So it's, like, intentionally giving you nails that are gonna break in a week or 2 weeks, and you have to come back because you have to like get a fill, or you like something like that, or like you want all your dead ends cut off but only half of them are cut off, and like it's one of those things where only an expert's gonna notice that the work was only halfway done. And you're like, for you, because you're not an expert, you're not a professional, any work looks good to you, but it's giving, like, someone's trying to keep you codependent, giving you only part of the work. That applies to spirituality and tarot readers, the readers that are only reading the good parts and not reading the shadow side. It's giving is not a full authentic reading, because you're not having a balanced reading. You're getting like Delulu, right? You're getting the, everyone on TikTok's like, oh, you're feeding my Delulu, you're feeding my Delulu. It's true, they are, if they're only giving you one part of the reading, one part of the story. When it comes to someone, just, yeah, you could drive a Jeep or a Saturn. You could also be a Mitsubishi driver or a Chevrolet driver. Your car could be red. Something about berry foraging or video games that have role playing or farming simulation. You might be just really interested in gaming with your person. It's also possible that don't count someone out because they don't have similar interests in you. You might need to explore new interests. So don't count people out just because they don't have enough in common with you. Like maybe you don't have enough to have things in common with others. Does that make sense? Like if you only like 3 things, and then there's like millions of things to possibly like, you could definitely increase your chances of finding someone for you by increasing how many things you're interested in. Or even like you can increase the amount of conversations, the types of conversations that you can have, like depth. Someone needs more depth, and that comes from just diving in more with yourself. Something about also clouds could give you a sign. You might see an image or asking the universe for like a secret password to validate something for you. So you might be like, oh, is this person lying to me? If they are, show me, insert whatever thing here. Like you make it special to you and don't share it with anyone, because if someone knew that you were taking certain things as a sign, they're gonna ask. Like spell work is like some shady shit that dark witches can do sometimes, where like real magic, you don't have to try very hard for it to work, okay? You just have to be pure and have pure intentions and be authentic, right? Like, and then the things that you want will happen to you because you're attracting it authentically. It's just gonna happen naturally. Someone who's doing a ton of spell work, they're manipulating, they're bending someone's free will, or they're even bending spiritual free will. Because spirit allies, they will sort of, when we call on them, they will do what we ask of them. It's giving like, to some degree, right? If someone's protected, they obviously, like, it's just giving, like, there's layers to that, okay, friends? And if someone were to know that you were taking like certain things as a sign, they'll like really call it out, or really like emphasize it in like ways that aren't beneficial for you, I guess. If I'm specific here, it may not make sense. So it's just giving, be careful of sharing your spiritual signs with others. Your spirituality is a self-validation tool, not something for everyone to join in on, because then that makes you vulnerable for psychic attack. Also being mindful not to share anything too soon, especially when it comes to travel. So don't tell people like your flight itinerary and things, because they may wish something bad to happen in that time frame, and then because they know, like, you know, people can't do with what they don't know. They can only do with what they know, right? So if they don't know, they can't send negative intentions or harmful events energetically. Of course, they may wish it, and it's like, be careful what you wish for, because it may come true, but it's giving like it's only going to go where it's deserved. So if someone was like, oh, I want something horrible to happen to her on her vacation, it may be just enough for the person receiving it to learn how to protect themselves. So like, okay, here's an example, a personal example. I was channeling some bullshit that I went through or about to with my family and also friends, and I'm pretty sure some people are like, oh my god, I want to kill her, like I wish she wasn't talking about it. And so them wishing that actually like got sent, right? Some sort of negative energy got sent to me, and me receiving it, like I didn't fully receive it. I only received what I deserved. So then the car accidents were happening around me and not to me, and it's giving only as a way for me to notice that someone was giving me bad energy, and only for me to learn that I need to increase my protection. Does that make sense? Like, you only receive you only receive what you deserve, but at the same time, if you're not protecting yourself, someone's wishes are just gonna go full on, you know, like if like, because it does actually send, but if it's not deserved, or if you're well protected, it's gonna bounce off of you and go like around you. Spiritual protection is really important. Like, you may wonder, like, some things, if they're really that random, it's because someone else sent it your way. It's not because you attracted it, or like it's not like your karma warranted it. You know, someone sometimes is like, wow, you're so lucky, and like it's like, oh, but that person deserved it. It's like, because they earned it, you know, they earned the good things that happen to them because they are a good person. Random bad things that happen to a good person is probably a human thing. Karmic. It could even be a stranger that you don't even know, like social media. Like, just be careful. Guard the important things in your life, especially like your life is the most important thing, right? So that's where maybe your investments should go. Like, people think, oh, an investment is a car, an investment is like an asset, but it's giving the quality of the asset, because you're really investing in yourself. Someone wanting to buy a safe car, that's an investment. Not just any car, but a safe car, that's the investment. Like, spending the extra money to have a safer car than something that's going to be wrecked in like a month. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the reading here, and stay magical. I hope you figure everything out. It's some pretty heavy energy, and right now I got a really long drive back home from SoCal, and oh, when I said walking meditation, driving could be meditative for you. Just being mindful not to, like, to stay present. Because, you know, if you're overthinking and you put yourself in emotional chaos, it's not safe for you to be driving, right? So just like practice safe driving, make sure that you're present. What makes it meditative is that you're not in your head, but if you find that you can't get out of your head even when you're driving, you should probably pull over and maybe be more grounded and stick your toes, your hands, your feet in the dirt, hug a tree, like something that's more that will sort of heighten or drive your senses, or make you really have to be aware, like being like super submerged in nature, and you have to have survival tactics. Maybe that's the new thing that you need to do to find whatever you're looking for that's missing, or to just ground or process something. Okay? And goodbye. Thank you for being so supportive of Magic with Melly, or joining me. If you need a personal card reading, a tarot session, or meditation, we can definitely get you set up if you let me know. And until next time, bye.